Literally like sweating, and I'm trying to get everything set up. There we go. Yeah. My community's bugging me for the stream. Can someone in the Discord send the link to everybody? Because Rumble's taking a while to launch. It's goofy. I think we got some traction. I think we got some motion now. Ugh, man. I literally have a fan blowing on me right now, like full. I don't know if you can hear it, but I put the dead cat thing on my mic just so it'd be a little quieter. But if you guys can't hear me, let me know. I think we're solid though. Can somebody give me a confirmation Rumble's working? Just drop something in the chat. I gotta stop. Like literally, my schedule, guys, is I'll literally go to the gym right before I do these. So I'm still like flushed. I got feel tired, but I need to bring the energy because who else is? And we got a lot of crazy stuff to talk about. Like we've been honestly grinding our asses off on this project, and if I didn't give it the energy it deserves, I would feel bad. Honestly, I would genuinely feel bad because it's been a journey here, especially just literally today. It's been a journey getting some of the updates in. So, okay, Rumble looks good now. Give people a second to get in. YouTube's also going, so I just need a confirmation from someone. Okay. All right. I think we're solid. Mike works better. Okay. Glad to hear, man. So we're definitely good on Instagram, but Rumble's is Rumble live? It says sending data on my end, so I don't know if Rumble's even connected or not. But I'm gonna assume Rumble's good because everything else is, and I got a notification for Rumble. So if for some reason it isn't, okay. Anthony said Rumble's good, and I trust Anthony. So guys, welcome back. Thanks for bearing with me for God knows how long, like 10 minutes there. But my name's Caleb Schilke. If you're brand new, if you haven't seen one of our live streams before, I'm gonna actually deafen my Discord just because you guys blow the chat up. Can I just like there we go. Okay. And I'm the founder of Altura Society, alturasociety.com. If you don't know how to spell Altura, yikes, Altura, Altura. And it's this is I mean, if this was the Ascendant podcast, this would be episode 23 or something like that, or 24, I think. But we're not doing this as an official episode. This is just updates from me, the founder, as well as giving you guys some progress updates on what we've accomplished here today. And again, I'm trying to come back almost every day. If I'm not doing a holders call, if I'm not meeting with the subscribers to our platform yet, then I'm just going to be one-on-one with you guys on this live stream here to let the general public know. I just realized my mic was off, so there we go. I got my mic reconnected. We're having so many issues today. It's crazy. Okay. So tonight's going to be fast paced, as ironic as that is with what just happened there, but it's also going to be powerful. I want to talk about Vision AI, like I talked about yesterday, which is the newest piece of tech that we've released inside of the Altura ecosystem. And it's helping creators, it's helping builders, it's helping entrepreneurs honestly design their business plan in minutes, not months. Because before, right, you have to sit down with a mentor, you have to do a million things, you have to discuss what your goals were, and just I don't know. It was messy. It was just you couldn't get clarity on what you needed easily. And I said for the longest time, right? I've always talked to ChatGPT, and I tried to get an understanding of what the simplest path to clarity was. Because like I talked about yesterday, clarity is always the number one thing most people really value in this economy. Like yesterday, or not yesterday, Friday, we had the crypto crash, right? Because we had the threat of tariffs go out there. Massive, massive swing on Bitcoin, on Ethereum, on the crypto market as a whole. If you knew that was coming, right? If you had the clarity of knowledge of that, which most people didn't, almost nobody could have predicted that coming, unless you were inside of the cabinet, right? Uh, Even people inside the cabinet, I'm sure, were shocked at that. But you would have had the ability to make an insane amount of money. It's just crazy. But clarity as a whole is a hard thing to grasp in a world where misinformation, disinformation, AI, everything is so deep faked and hard to believe. So that brings me to today's topic. I'm going to talk about the points challenge we launched, how it works, how you can literally get paid to build your own business, and what's next for Altura as we grow this movement worldwide. And yes, we will be worldwide. So whether you're watching on Rumble, thankfully it's working now. Thanks, Anthony, for that. YouTube, or you're just listening later, or you're on Instagram or X or something like that, just lock in. Give me 20 minutes, and I promise your life will be changed. If you can't commit to this for 20 minutes, that's you basically deserve to miss out on the opportunity, because I'm telling you, this will be the most critical call that you watch. Before we dive into Vision AI, though, I want to talk about what we've done this week at alturasociety.com. The website, first of all, is live and fully operational. Don't worry, I'll show you exactly the website on this stream in a second, so just chill out. We got our Discord syncing perfectly with your crypto wallet, syncing perfectly with the website. So to participate in the points challenge, you just need to show activity in Discord and have your account set up and linked on our website. And you can earn points, which will be equivalent to a certain amount of cryptocurrency that will just be dropped into your crypto wallet when we launch our token. And obviously, we're inevitably going to be worth hundreds of millions or billions of dollars in market cap. So and I've showed you guys the roadmap. It's not just like me spitting a number out there, right? Like Dr. Evil from Austin Powers. But everything is functional now. We've been back testing, we've been fixing the bugs. We're also relying on you guys. There's a beta feedback button inside of the platform where you can submit any issues you're having. And then in real time, we'll get notified of that and go through and try to fix it, make it operational for you, because we need your help to make this platform as good as possible. So Vision AI, right? It has become this real AI co-founder for founders. And here's how it works. When you log in, it's going to ask you about your goals, your strategic, operational, tactical level goals. I'm going to actually see, too, if I can pull it up in real time. Sorry, I'm just pulling up the website so I can actually do this with you guys. So that way I can show you while I'm kind of talking about it. But basically how it works is you log in to the platform. You just need an email and password. It's free to sign up, which is really my main call to action tonight. I'm just going to be upfront about that. It's going to ask you about your goals, just like a mentor would. So strategic, right? What do you want to do with your life? What do you want to do at least in the next 3 to 5 years? Do you want to be a day trader? Do you want to be e-commerce? Do you want to be an influencer? Do you want to have a podcast? Do you want to do a landscaping business? Whatever you want to do, right? Operational. Okay, let's say you want a podcast just like this. What platforms do you want to host that on? What are the main areas you're going to be known for? What niche are you going to specialize in? What type of content are you going to do? What's going to be your general image and your PR as you put clips out to advertise and stuff like that? All right, so kind of the broad makeup topics of that niche. And then tactical gets into how many times a week are you going to post? What types of imagery are you going to use? Are you going to edit your podcasts? How long is the script going to be? It's the day-to-day decisions that actually make it possible. Okay. So it asks you those things. Vision AI doesn't just ask you to, do it yourself. It actually guides you through the process so you get full clarity. That's the whole point of Vision, right? And in 5 to 10 minutes, no joke, I'm going to actually do it with you to show you. It builds you an entire business plan, literally step by step, tailored to you. And I'm going to go ahead and back test this. So hopefully it works because we've been testing it earlier today and it's been live a few days, but I'm going to show you it working. And then it talks to you like a mentor. Usually I'd charge people to one-on-one coach with me, but now you just talk to AI and it helps you identify your next actions and even recommending new tasks in those actions, right? Like film today's podcast, edit clips for this podcast. And then you can add them to your to-do list and AI will track them. You can activate focus mode and get tasks done one by one. And AI will help coach you through each of those taskers you have to complete. Okay? So you can also type in your own custom tasks or prioritize one specific goal using the vision mode or the focus mode. The AI is going to read through your task list and whatever one you have selected, it's literally going to help you think through that task in real time. Because my brain, when I was thinking about this, I'm like, well, it'd be great to have your tasks written down. I'm like, well, Apple already did that. You have the reminders app on your phone. I already kind of use that. But what would be better than that is if ChatGPT or an AI, right, could look through my reminders and help me actually execute it. Be like, this website's really good for this. This information is relevant to getting this done. This is probably the most important task I would prioritize out of your reminders, things like that, right? And so our platform actually goes a step above and beyond by helping you execute better than anyone else. It's not just like a scheduling tool and it's not just a reminders tool. It's an actual execution hub. So if you ever want to export what you've done to or move back into ChatGPT, you can. All of your transcripts are downloadable. It's fully compatible. And again, therefore, it's not just some AI random chatbot. It's an actual vision tool. So it's pretty awesome. So let me go ahead and pull it up. And I'm going to show you that. And then when I'm done with this, we're going to talk about the points challenge. All right. So let me share my screen. If you guys can hear everything so far and you like what I'm saying, just drop something in the chat. I want to make sure I'm still coming through. Let me make sure my mic is on. I've run into issues where my mic was muted, and it's been the most disappointing thing ever at the end of the podcast. So appreciate it if you call it out in real time. But I think we're still good, not having any issues here. All right, so let me share my window. I'm going to go full screen, I think. You guys can see that, right? So that's my actual desktop. Okay. So let's go ahead and drag this tab out. Also use Brave Browser. Brave Browser is so nice, guys. It is the move. It is the absolute move. You can see 106,000 trackers and ads blocked. It's crazy. You also have a crypto wallet in there, which is pretty sweet. So let's go to alturasociety.com. Very simple. It's also a secured website. You can see the S in there, so we have a secure platform. Don't worry. Very briefly, if you want, you can read through the actual platform. I don't know if my screen's just dirty or if that's the actual background makeup. It looks pretty nice, but you can read through everything we're here to accomplish and what we're achieving. You can read about the Altura token, which we're going to talk about in a second, but go up here, guys, literally hit get access. Type in any email you want. I'm just going to use my personal email. Please don't email me. And then my password, and then it's going to put me in the actual account. Sweet. All right, so this is my platform. It shows the amount of entities I'm holding, which again, a lot of these are for people I have to send them off to and stuff. We've seen the growth on our platform of 16 members. So guys, we're moving quick. We're almost at 1,000 people on the platform. That's insane credibility, social proof. Hopefully you guys see that and are interested in participating. But again, this website's free. You just go to alturasociety.com and you can read through, you can watch the video I created and literally just sign up for it. It's free value, right? So if you're a free member, and I'm going to actually show you what it looks like if I'm free. Which I am free because I'm in America, right? Hoorah. So let me unlink my Discord. And then let me disconnect my wallet. So I'm going to refresh. Okay, so if you're a free member, you don't get any of the stuff that the holders get. And hopefully you guys just saw that there. I don't get access to the networking side. I don't get access to the subscriptions, which is basically a why does it do this? Get back in here. Okay. I don't get access to why is it there we go. I don't get access to the member access stuff. So if you guys know, if you have a credit card, right, credit cards give you benefits like discounts at certain stores, whatever it's going to be. That's where we give the subscriptions to different tools. So like if we buy an enterprise subscription to Adobe Creative Cloud or Opus Clip or ChatGPT, then all of you guys could get a subscription for way cheaper or free compared to the 20 different subscriptions you're paying to run your business right now. So you can just get free benefits from being a holder of our token, which you can go to Mint here and get a lifetime membership pass, which is resellable on the open market at OpenSea. This is the NFT that you get. Minimum price right now is $4,000 is what our community's been listing them at because we believe in the movement long term. Or you can just pay $10 a month and get basic access to the platform and the AI and all the stuff there. But if you're not a holder like me, you don't get access to the benefits and the subscriptions, the networking hub. You don't get our $1,200 like Iman Gadji. This is basically, I'll show you what we're building. This is what Iman has, is brings all these creators in and builds this education platform. We're doing the same thing. It's called Altura Academy. Ours is going to be better though because it's more recent. It's using AI. It's using more relevant knowledge. And then our startup incubator, right? The community funds that let you get funding for your company. If you guys want to see that stuff, just go to the roadmap at the top and you can see how all that stuff is unlocked. So everything, right? Let's go to phase 3, for instance. Funding hub is launched at 5,000 NFTs, meaning you guys can start. If you're a holder, you have to be a holder of the actual NFT. So you have to have that lifetime membership. It's $250, and you get access to the equivalent of his $1,200 program, but it's ours, and it's better, and it's more relevant, in my opinion. And all the other funding, subscriptions, the stuff I just mentioned. You also get private invites to real-life meetups in major cities. We might be selling some tickets later that people could buy using our cryptocurrency, but we'll talk about that stuff later. But this is what you get for free. And again, so if you just made an account, if you just went on alturasociety.com, you can get access to Vision AI for free. Live chats, our Discord, that's where everyone's talking right now when I'm talking about the chat. Everyone's in Discord. You can also join our Telegram group, which I just started. There's only like 8 people or 6 people. Yeah, 6 people. It's just where I'm going to give you guys notifications. So brand new, but join our Discord. That's where everything's happening. Vision AI is this tool, though. So let me actually reset it. Let's do regenerate. But basically, how it works is you get walked through a series of questions. I'm not actually going to reset my progress from the beginning, but I'm just going to show you what it looks like on the back end. So it asked me questions. It started with strategic, right? And I don't need to share all this while I'm talking, but where am I at? Okay, there we go. So started by it's like ChatGPT, right? But it says right now we're focusing on the strategic level. So in 3 to 5 years, where do you see yourself? You're going to answer that question. Then it's going to say, okay, like you want to do a podcast. What does that look like? It's going to walk you through a series of questions and also show kind of a score of how much information it feels like it has and how much it needs still to generate your strategy level. And then immediately you'll go on to the operational level and then eventually go on to the tactical level. When it's done with all those, it'll be 5 to 10 minutes. You guys are going to get this, which I just showed you. Let me pull it back up. Cool. And this is your vision assessment. So it says 75 out of 100. I'll show you what that means in a second, but I don't know where I went, why I'm not showing on here. There we go. I think I got to go here. There we go. So it says it's 3/4, 75% confident basically in how sure it is of my future. So you can get an actual mentor style breakdown where it says, all right, I see what you're going for here. It doesn't sound like ChatGPT, like crazy or anything. You want to inspire people to jump into entrepreneurship, being a real mentor to them, not just another voice. I actually shared my vision inside of the Discord, guys. So if you want to do this too, you have multiple options when it gives you this breakdown of your questions. It also gives you facts about yourself. So it wants to inspire you guys, entrepreneurs. I want real world and face-to-face impact. I plan to use AI to scale personalized coaching. I struggle sometimes with translating my vision into actionable tasks, which is why I made Vision AI. You can see all your weaknesses and your strengths, but if you want, you can export this as a PDF, and it actually lets you download it. Or you get the readable version of this, which you can copy and paste in your iPhone Notes app, whatever it's going to be. But even more importantly than that, what you get is this AI prompt. You see here, I'm working on executing my vision. Here's my detailed plan. Here's the actual copy paste text of your plan. And then it says at the end, can you help me with insert your question here? So you guys can copy this, go over to actual ChatGPT, and then you can prompt ChatGPT if you want to continue the conversation there. But I would recommend staying in here because our Vision AI is more tailored to guide you through certain frameworks that are used by expert coaches to actually bring an impact. ChatGPT doesn't know how to do that. It can guess, it knows about you, sure, but Vision AI is better in terms of the framework it's trained on. So it gives me a strength score, 75 out of 100. If I want to get that up to 100, meaning our AI has full confidence over what you're going to achieve, and it can give you actual guided, specific feedback that it knows is going to help you. All you got to do is just talk to it more. So here's your Vision Mentor, which is actually now ChatGPT. It's backed by ChatGPT 5, which is the newest model of GPT, and it'll actually talk to you based on the information here. So then what I do is if I add a task, let's say call Anthony, right, who's watching this, my business partner here. I'm going to add this on a task I got to do. It failed to add it, unfortunately, because I'm not connected right now. This isn't the live version. But basically, we'll publish that. Don't worry, guys. But what it does is if you go into dashboard, you can go to today's tasks, and you can go like, I don't know if it's going to publish. There we go. So published in there. We're just having a sync issue because I haven't published the changes I just made. It should go live probably tomorrow morning. But oh, there it is. I guess it does show up. So what happens is, look at this. It says my goals from my vision assessment, and right here, I want to get 2,000 platform signups in the next 30 to 90 days. As you guys can see from the dashboard, we're already at 925, so that's pretty possible. And I want your help in making that a possibility. But Vision AI, it looks at what I talked about when I was going through that was like my objective or tactical level, right, of kind of the next short term, what I want to do. And it pointed that out. So it said, it pulled something out of that and said, what are you going to do in regards to that? So it helps me strengthen that. This time when I refreshed it, regenerated, it said, sounds like the site is key to scaling your vision. How's the user experience? Is the sign-up process frictionless? The first impressions are crucial. Think about what small tweaks can be made to make a big impact. So what do you think is the site's strongest feature so far? So let's just say I love the aesthetic and breakdown with a roadmap of all key benefits. I'm just going to send it. ChatGPT, hopefully this is working. There we go. It's set up and it's functioning properly. Aesthetic and clarity are critical. Now let's ensure users feel compelled to sign up when they actually see those benefits. Have you tested the messaging to see what truly resonates? What's one tweak you could try to boost signups further? It guides you through questions that are designed to get you to think. And then once it feels like you know what you're talking about, it'll actually recommend tasks that you can either accept or deny. Or you click this play button right here, which activates your focus mode. So that says right here, out of all my tasks, calling Anthony is my number one priority. I love you, Anthony. That's my, it's my main, no homo, but that's my main, my goal right here. I feel like I had to say that. It's all right. But before you dial, jot down the 3 key points or questions you want to cover with Anthony. This ensures the call stays focused and productive. What's the one outcome you really need from this conversation? Okay, so I could have had 50,000 tasks on here, but calling Anthony is the focus mode one. So ChatGPT's in our Vision AI version, which is the trained model of ChatGPT, I was going to say, what do you need from this? And basically, I could just say, need to discuss platform growth and analytics. I don't know, something like that. And now we just basically took our mentor and we trained it on these specific outcomes. So make sure you ask them for insights on which metrics are currently driving the most engagement and where you might be missing the most opportunity. So it gives me like questions to ask. You guys can see how it's actually helping me accomplish this goal. When I feel like it's done, all I do is hit the check mark and it's completed, it's crossed off, and then I can exit out and delete it if I want to get rid of it. But basically, guys, it'll adjust and you can regenerate your vision based on the task, and it'll regenerate your strength score and kind of push you forward. Okay, so you guys see that? I'm going to stop sharing my screen here for a sec, but that's Vision AI in a nutshell. Obviously, we have some improvements to make, but let us know how we can improve it. I want this to be for you guys, and I want it to be something you guys can use in the day-to-day and not even use ChatGPT. Basically, we already have it trained and it's modeled by ChatGPT. So if you guys are truly focused on business, just use like Gemini or something that's free, and then use this instead of ChatGPT to structure your business day-to-day. And you'll be paying way less and getting way more benefit than you would for a ChatGPT Plus subscription. And this already has the most advanced version of ChatGPT working for you. So there's obvious benefit, and you'd save money working with Vision AI instead of ChatGPT. Okay. So the next thing I want to talk about is the points challenge. Okay. So the points challenge, where'd I go? This is where it gets crazy. We're giving away 100 million points, which sounds like just a random number, right? But it'll convert directly 1-to-1 into the Altura token when our token launches. So every action you take, if you use Vision AI, if you connect with entrepreneurs, if you send messages in our Discord, completing challenges, it all earns you points. And each point is a piece of that $100 million pool. Like I said, I got to stop working out before this because I'm already really thirsty and I drank a protein shake. But when I start yapping and the air is dry and I have a fan running, my mouth gets really dry in here. But basically, anything you do earns you points, helps grow our movement. And how I did it, right, is I didn't say like you get 200 points for sending a Discord message. The points don't really matter. It's more of representing a proportion based on activities. So 100 million points are automatically the first person who ever sent a message in our challenge right now, or I guess before, right, because it's already been done. That person got 100 million points. They had all of the points. Now, a second person comes in and earns 5 points, and let's say they both have 5 points. Now it's 50 million apiece, right? So the 100 million is always going to be allocated. It's just a proportion of how much of the work you've personally done represents your share of the piece of the pie. So A, you guys need to keep grinding until we launch the token to keep your share and hold on to your share. But also, what that means is that as long as you do anything, you're guaranteed tokens. Okay? So how do you do it? Well, you go to Altura Society, you make a free account again. Let me show you how that actually looks. And you use Vision AI to map your business and get clarity on your idea. Then you link your Discord, and then you start executing and use our Discord to get advice from regular human people instead of just the AI. And then you get points the whole time you're doing it. So you guys are making money while you're also working on your business. Okay, so I have this plan here. I have my tasks I have to complete. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over to the points challenge. And it says, I need NFTs. We're going to get rid of this. This was what we were doing before. I'm going to not lock this up anymore for NFT holders, so don't worry. When the updates go live tomorrow, you won't have to worry about this. But I'm going to link everything I need to. So I already have my wallet connected, so it's already good. And then Discord, we're going to go up into my profile here. This is pretty awesome because I also get to see what all the bugs are as I'm doing it. So Altura Commander is my Discord username. Make sure you're actually, I'm going to show you Discord real quick. So I want to make sure this is clear to everybody. This isn't your username down here. You guys can't see that. So right here, it says Altura Caleb. That's not my username. This is my username. So make sure you're putting this in, right? It's this line right here. So copy that, go into the platform, paste it, save it. It's linked. I'm going to go back to points. It's connected. Boom. It shows the messages I have. 52 messages, 104 points. And I did Vision AI, which if you complete Vision AI, because again, I want to reward you guys for actually working on your business, you're automatically going to get 200 points, which is more than chatting for 100 messages, right? It's 2 points a message. And then if you visit the portal once a day, it automatically gives you 5 points just for logging in and checking. But the biggest one by far, 1,200 points, goes to referring people. How do you refer people? Well, you get one link right here that you can copy. And then when somebody uses that, it's tracked. So if I went and signed up to the platform using this link, let me actually go back. Oh, I signed out now. Bear with me. Browser's guess, because we'll update that later. You're gonna hit, so you have a code and you have a link. So I could just copy the code right now. But let's say we're brand new. I'm gonna sign out. If you hit get access, the link will automatically put this in, but let's just put in a random email at gmail.com. Okay. And because I used the link, it automatically saw that I had this copied and it saw the link I was coming from. So it paste in the referral code, meaning if this was your link and you were, I don't know, talking about Altura or getting paid to make content for us or earning a piece of the pie, and someone gets this sign up, guys, well, pretty obvious what's going to happen next. You're going to get 1,200 points. Let me do the math for you real quick. Let me make sure my wallet's connected here too. I want to paste my wallet address in just so I can verify. Boom. Boom. Okay, so those are all the NFTs I'm holding for all of the team. I have about 80 of these I have to send to people that have already given me money. And everybody that buys our NFT instantly gets their NFT basically, but I have like partners that I partnered up with, so I don't personally hold this many. I wish I did, but you can see as soon as I linked my wallet, all of these features became available. So like the vote center, right? You can go vote on key questions like this, and you can literally allocate NFTs for votes to multiple options. And I can select what I want and update votes, and then I just guided the vision of the platform and the community based on the NFTs that I hold. But basically, you go to points, and every time somebody uses that referral link for you, that's another thing. Good thing I just checked that. Guys, I just found a bug that's crazy. Let me write this down because that's a big one. You guys could have been doing that already, and you would have just gotten 1,200 points for using your own code. And I got to make sure it's actually when the user signs up. Code awards points before user completes sign up. That was probably holding people back to the other thing was the pop-up, right? Because we didn't have the pop-up live. So those are all the things that get you guys activity. But basically, how do the points work? Well, your share is your points divided by the total points. So it's like a percentage times 100 million. And that's, again, our goal. 100. So you do the math. 100 million tokens. We want to be worth $1 billion in market cap because we're going to launch this actual cryptocurrency. So the math of it is Pudgy Penguins has hit a peak market cap of $2 billion. This is their community. They have their own crypto right here, Pengu. All right, so that's their side of it. Bored Ape Yacht Club, right? Another NFT project. But we want to be worth one. So Bored Apes was worth $6.5 billion, right? So there's a lot of money out here. If we're worth $1 billion in our crypto, then and we have 1 billion tokens. We're going to issue 1 billion tokens is the plan. That means one token is $1 because there's $1 billion in 1 billion tokens. So if we're issuing 10% of our supply, which is 100 million tokens, that becomes worth $100 million. So if you guys capture 0.5%, let's say, of the total points because you're grinding and you're early because there's like nobody doing this yet, but there will be very soon. We start marketing very heavily. If you're early and you're inviting people and you're taking advantage of opportunities, well, what's going to happen? Let's say you earn 0.5% of the 100 million tokens. 1% is 1 million tokens. 0.5% is 500,000 tokens. And if we hit our goal at $1 a token, you just made $500,000, or even 1% at $1 million. That's life-changing money. I can't even express that amount of value. That's insane. We're also going to give NFT holders 30%. So based on the 8,888 NFTs that we have, if you own one of those, you're going to get one out of 8,888% of the 30% of tokens that's going to our NFT holders, because we're going to reward members in our community first, people that pay the lifetime membership. And the next purchase tier of this lifetime membership is going to be $490. Just one thing. Literally, if you guys went to a conference on entrepreneurship, or you went to Boston or Philadelphia or whatever it is for a weekend, you would pay $490 just for a ticket to get into a 3-day event. This is not only that, but access to our funding, access to the resale value of the NFT, right? You can actually resell this and make money on top of it. You're getting the token airdrop to you. You can be eligible for the Apex Council, which is like the top holders that get to vote on everything and have significant votes. And then you also get access to vote on where our community goes next. And then you get all the subscriptions and stuff too for free. So literally, I can't even paint out the amount of value. I guess I can. Funding pool access, we valued this stuff at about, in the first year, $14,480. So you're getting 98% of that by paying $240. Right in front of you. Giving you a second to look it over to see how obvious of a deal this is. And if you wait, well then, of course, the resale value is going to go up on these. People are going to push the value higher and higher. And by the way, guys, we compared ourselves to Pudgy Penguins or Bored Apes. Pudgy Penguins, the lowest one you can buy, which is the first one listed, sells for $32,000. And we're selling our membership for $240. And you can, yes, buy multiple of these. Imagine 4 of these. If we hit the value of 30, that'd be $120,000, $130,000 that you paid $960 for if we hit the same valuation. Just saying, it's not a guarantee. This isn't financial advice. I'm not promising returns, but look at the math. Look at the historical stats. I obviously have our disclaimers down here. I can't guarantee anything, but I'm working hard as hell to make this a possibility. And you guys can see that. It's on the roadmap. All of our benefits are right here. You can see everything right there. That's actually huge news, because I feel like there's people that couldn't participate in the points challenge before now because we had this pop up. So we'll clear that. I'm also going to clear my points. I'm not going to be participating like that. I'm not going to be. We just launched this literally today, and I reset this. So we only have 3 people that have earned points, but this is going to go live. Obviously, you can start doing it as soon as I finish this. But points are going to get reset, and then we're going to start tomorrow morning. But that's it, guys. That's like the breakdown and how you can earn. Because I'm the only one participating, I own 98.8 million tokens, which at $1 a piece would be $98 million. So when I launch this, guys, and everybody gets reset tomorrow, if you literally just log in and get 5 points, and you're the only person with points, that's 100 million tokens, hopefully, potentially someday $100 million that you automatically have claimed for yourself. Now, obviously, as people join and participate, that share is going to go down, but now you're working to protect it. Now you get to claim as much money as you possibly can. And that's the game. That's the value. But inviting people, 1,200 points is by far way, way more value. So bring your buddies in, get them active, get them signed up, and that's how everyone wins together. Okay? I've been doing this stream for a while, so I'm going to wrap it up pretty quick. And one of the last things I want to say, and kind of my closing message, is this. And this is the why. Why are we doing this? Because the system's broken. They just manipulated the crypto market the other day. I'm tired of people not playing the game the right way. I'm tired of people cutting corners, cheating. It's not right. The system's broken. Universities charge you thousands to teach theory instead of actually paying you like we are to practice sales, selling our service before you have a service of your own and getting paid to do that. Significant, as I just showed you, amounts of money. Very significant, life-changing money. Giving the opportunity to buy a membership that will give you all the value in life you'll ever need from being an entrepreneur. We give you the knowledge, we give you the tools, the network, and the funding all in one ecosystem. Banks already lock you out unless you already have money or experience. Jobs lock you out nowadays. Venture capital ignores people that want funding for their companies. That's our whole point, is to help you guys get off the ground, throw money at you to start your business. If you buy an Altura NFT, a lifetime membership pass, it's only a couple $100. I just showed you why it's worth thousands, if not hundreds of thousands. You're buying lifetime membership into this system. This means access to our education, rival to School, Kajabi, WAP, Masterclass, Iman's Educate, premium enterprise tools like maybe Adobe subscriptions, maybe ChatGPT Pro, maybe Notion AI, others, right? Covered for you as part of your memberships that we can vote on and pick. Mastermind calls, real world 3-day weekend mastermind sessions in major cities close to you as we rotate around the country and world. Funding access, our own crypto that you can literally invest in as it IPO equivalents, or I don't even know what you call IPC, right? Or ICO. I think it's an ICO when you launch a crypto. And you guys can invest early and change your life just with that. Community equity through the Altura token, which is going to give you guys the ability to invest in our actual membership, not our membership. I guess you are investing when you purchase a membership pass, but obviously it's not direct equity. When you get the token, though, that's you holding on to something that is tangible and will go up in time that could set you free for life. The goal is when we fund companies, when you come and pitch to us on a live stream like this, and we say, hey, we love your idea, you're a great founder, we'd love to invest in your project, I'll give you $10,000. We're going to pay you an Altura token. So that way, the whole time you have the money, it's going up in value because Altura is growing. You're making like maybe 5% a month, which is crazy, just holding on to that. And then if you lose it, worst case, right, which we hope you don't, but if you lost it, you don't owe a bank back that money like a business credit card. That's investment, startup, seed capital that the community and the holders vote on to give you the right to. That's why you want to be a holder, because you can direct who gets money, even yourself someday. And here's the difference. You own your success. There's no middleman. There's no gatekeeper. It's just people like you, people like me building together. And I'm in the same boat, guys. I need this to be successful the same way you do. We've already had people posting about Vision AI, using it, sharing screenshots. We've had users earning their first points, as I showed you, climbing the leaderboard and literally watching their contributions just turn into real token value. Our NFTs aren't backed by hype. It doesn't matter who's rug pulling, who's putting tariff news out. It's backed by infrastructure, real world businesses that continue to sell real world products and aren't going to get crashed from a tweet. We're not a rug pull. We can't be, therefore. We're not a trend. We're a protocol for entrepreneurs that actually want to change the world and are sick of the system we live in. You can't rug pull community. You can't rug pull execution, and you can't rug pull transparency. You can't rug pull momentum. That's what makes Altura different. And when the crypto market comes back, it already is. You just saw Ethereum go up 8% after the end of this rug pull tweet news and this market manipulation. The project's already going to be standing tall. And we built it now, and I saw this months in advance using my own Vision AI before it existed, using my vision as an entrepreneur to build this. So I know when November hits and crypto peaks at all-time highs, they're going to be looking for NFT projects. They're going to be looking for crypto projects. And we're going to be at the top of the hill saying, we were ready. We built the ark, and now the flood is here. And you guys can buy your membership now and ride that growth, ride the free tokens you're going to get growth in the next few months as crypto heats up and comes back. Your vision and your ability to see 2 or 3 months out is what keeps you ahead on the chessboard and what makes you infinite amount of return. That's utility. So here's what I want you to do right now. I want you to go to alturasociety.com, create a free account, give Vision AI a shot. If you like it, right, help us improve it. We're still building it, still in the beta mode. I'd love for you to buy a membership pass, maybe a couple so you can resell them later. Buy just a month-to-month subscription if you're really unsure, but talk to Vision AI. Map out your business idea. See that we're delivering utility first. And even if you're starting from zero, I will meet with you. I'm giving out free calls. I'll talk with you about your vision. I want to help you guys. And link your Discord and start earning points and toward your share of $100 million in rewards at some point in time. If you want lifetime access, mint your NFT, purchase it on Stripe. We'll send it to the account you have on file, the wallet linked to your account, and you'll never pay again, ever, 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 ever. You'll get access to the academy when it launches, the tools, the funding. It's only going to get bigger from here. And that'll shape the next generation of entrepreneurs. Subscribe, follow us on all of our socials, and if you're ready to join the community. Keep showing up and participate. Be active. Share your Vision AI results. We have a tab in our Discord that you can export, right, your file and put it in there so other people can see what you got going on. Maybe connect with you and you can find a business partner before we ever launch. This is the Ascended Podcast. I'm Caleb Schulke, and I'll see you at the top. Once again, this is our fight. I'm in it with you. I'm not above you. I'm not better than you. I'm just a guy that had the vision myself and is inviting you to join me on the climb upward as we ascend and as we reach Altura. Thank you. I'm rooting for you. Have a great night.